Welcome, people, to the stream. It's gonna be a kind of weird one today. Nobody's online, and nobody's probably going to get online. So, it's a bit of a special stream. Also, I'm gonna start doing some Twitch streams if anyone who's watching the VODs wanted to know, although I don't think there is anyone really watching, so I'm just letting you know, the Abyss know. I'm gonna start a Twitch. It goes by the same name as my YouTube channel, Legendary Blue Oranges, so you can go check that out if you want. And I don't like having my intros be too long, mainly because VOD watchers are usually the ones who are watching, so we're just gonna start. Alright, here we go. Okay. Well, I don't know, I changed your name. But, pause. I'm gonna change that back. Gonna get me some, levels. But, yep, today's the final goodbye. And, nobody's here. So, yeah. I need a bit of experience. So I'm gonna go kill some sheep. But, yep. Today's goodbye. You might be wondering, like, what? Why are you leaving? What's happening? You know? I'll tell you the truth. We can't stay here any longer. It's just not good for Legendary. And, with all this deity stuff happening, it's just literally not safe. So, it's time to leave. We're gonna do a few chores, and then, I'm gonna take Legendary around to her favorite places, talk about her, with her. She doesn't know we're leaving yet, but she will after. And then that's gonna be it. I know it seems kind of abrupt, but it's what's needed. And it's, worth it, I guess. But, yeah, I thought the best thing to do before I left was to, do a little bit of a tour of the server and just tell some stories about it. And then, that way before I leave, y'all get all this, my view of some things that I haven't gotten to talk about since, it's mainly been other people, pretty much. I mean, I've tried my best to support the rest of the members on the server to do whatever they want, so I haven't gotten to talk about some of the lesser things that I want to talk about, you know? And, drag Legendary around and have her talk about things that normally she wouldn't be able to, because, people are busy. They have to do things. To get things done before the end of a session. You can't just sit around the entire time. So, I'm gonna turn off mob sounds real quick so I can do that. Cause it's loud. Or I don't need to do that. I'm gonna turn off hostile creatures. So, Legendary for a long time has been on or she's technically the owner of the server, but land can be traded. It's how it is in real life, you know. People move on and things, or have to, or die, you know. But mainly the reason we have to leave is because there's gonna be some new Dee Dee's hanging around, and I cannot be there. I don't want to die, thank you very much. And also, it's just time for new things. We've been doing After Dark for so long, you know? So I think we've, kind of dried it out at this point, so if other people want to continue what they're doing, they can. But after I help finish this last arc, then I will be only visiting periodically and not at most of the sessions. So, yep. Yeah, and like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'll be doing some Twitch. And yeah, there will be a lot of more fun stuff. I'll be streaming different games. Maybe some art, like how I do art too. And I'll be doing comic series on my Tumblr, new one. Because I'm a bit of a fan of Minecraft, so I thought I would do one as part of a vote. There was a vote for what series I should do. And I was like, you know what series is a good one? You know what series are good? I put up, I think, 3, and it was it was Hermit Games, Chasing Myths, and Wolf Quest, the movie Wolf Quest, the movie, the Wolf Quest, the movie, that was what it was. Sorry, I'm bad with names. And they each had their own, like, plot and stuff, but, I've been kind of struggling with doing the Hermit Games currently. I haven't had a lot of, planning on it, so it's been kind of stuck. The first comic has been stuck in development. Unfortunately, just sometimes I just can't do things. My brain just stops working, and I can't force myself into doing it. So, yeah, that happens sometimes. But, I'll figure that out. I'd probably just need to put on some music and think about it for a while, come up with a good story, something I'm passionate about, and then, I'm going the wrong place. And then, just start drawing. It's usually how I do it. I just need to put on music and things. Anyway. I know we've gotten levels now. I know exactly who changed that. Got a root of them, but, I'm not gonna go after it because I'm too tired to do that, honestly. It's just ugh at this point. There we go, back to normal. Alright, let's get back to the lore. I'm gonna turn up hostile creatures again, I will die. Bye! Hello. We're gonna go around the server and take a look. Yeah, I'm gonna take your owner on a walk. It's not fun. I'll see you two in a bit. Okay. Let's put on some music, shall we? Let's see. Oh yeah, good at the old music. This one's perfect. Am I speaking loud enough? I'm not. Okay, this is better. But I can't get it. It's not loud enough. no! Why? Do I have to really speak that loud? I don't want to speak that loud. That's so loud. I'm just gonna leave this really quiet. I wasn't speaking during the music anyways, so... Okay. So... let's, get back into it. My house. The legendary's house. It was made by designed by someone different. I just built it before anybody else got to the server. I built this house, and I added some of the flowers to the sides of it because I thought that was fun. But I didn't create this actual like model or whatever. I just built it. The design was again made by this guy, Foxel, on YouTube. And I made this for myself at the very beginning because I thought people would need food, so I was like, people can just, you know, come here and make it and get it themselves as long as they replace it afterwards, you know? And everybody's like, the composter is useless, but no, it's not. The real stuff is like a trash can, it's great. Anyway, only for food though. You know, if it did it for anything, I think that would be bad though, because you'd accidentally click on it and you'd be like, no! Dang it! What did I do? Why did I do that? And this is Moon's house. I can read you her book, cause she left, and I make books, for anybody who leaves. I could just read it real quick. There once was a warrior far from home. She came and left, always alone. I watched for a moment, and then she was gone. But she never left. But she left her home, this mount she rested upon. Now only a paw print of her past actions. How quickly they come, so quickly they go. In memory of Moon, always off to war. I just feel like it's a good thing to leave memoirs of people, even if it's on a Minecraft server, because like, what if you never see them again after that? It's good to like remember what they came for, even if it was just for a second, right? So even if she was just here for a day or like a week, even less, I like to remember that she was here at one point. And she built this house, and she built like a bunker underneath, which I think there's an entrance in her house. Yeah, like here. Oh, there it is. And this is Zephyr's bunker. He technically hasn't left. He comes on sometimes, randomly. He's just busy. He talks in the Discord a lot, but not so much comes in the server because, again, like I said, he's busy. He has a lot of stuff. I haven't looked in here. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in my documents. Yeah, his house is pretty decent, and he also built, if you guys didn't know, that this tower over here. I think that was seen in the first few episodes of AfterDark. That's his tower, his clock tower. And I don't know who built that. I think it was Nether Titan who built that. It's supposed to be like a bug. Yeah, it is. And then Blue Sushi built this mob farm up in the sky, which I've been to a couple times in the beginning. I'm not gonna go up there now. And yeah, it was pretty useful for a while, but then like a few updates came and it kind of went. Zephyr built that pyramid in the sky. That was him. Again, like I said, Nether Titan built that, I think. And then the shopping district was built by a lot of people on the server who just wanted to sell stuff. It was kind of useful for like 2 things, and everybody just shared, so it ended up not being used fairly at all. That's my shop. This is RC's. That is, I think, Titan, yeah, it's Titans. Cons. Who's this? Oh, Henry. I guess that's Darth. This is Darth's Turtle Shop. That used to be owned by Apocalypse. I think it's owned by Henry now. That used to be Titans, owned by Henry. Used to be Cons, probably owned by Henry. Used to be Darth, the character. Now it's owned by Henry, which is technically Darth. And then that's also, I don't think it was ever used. There's a Deep Market, which I'm not gonna go down to. You can see that other places. It has a warden in it. I just don't, it's not worth it. Bamboo Forest, actually it looks quite decent. If you just add some grass near it, looks really good. If you guys didn't know, I made his house look all, you know, all deteriorated. I like doing that to places. It's just kind of what I do. There's his boat. Going fishing. I didn't know you for that long, but we talked a few times and worked together in the rebellion. Then you disappeared. I don't understand why you left. Your house was completed, your farm set up, and you even became friends with several others. Others that have also gone down the river and refused to return. Like you. Maybe you were but an omen of the tragedy that would follow. I'm sorry I didn't get to know you more, but you did burn down my house, but you were forced into it. Did someone else force you to leave too? Is that why you disappeared without a goodbye? And then you returned. You appeared again and were gone again in an instant. What am I missing? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. In memory of the navigator of the vast sea, Blue Sushi. I'm sorry. Legendary. I don't know if that pussy's gonna be solved. If it isn't, I'll talk about it in a later stream. Like maybe when we do a look back on this in the future. That way is spawn. This path that is here, like this I made this path, and it goes, actually what I've been, is it goes up the hill up here, but the thing is, another friend who is, you've never seen on any recordings, Blue Steve made a secondary path that just went like in a straight line from spawn and made a really crappy bridge that was like 1 block wide, and I was like, no, please don't do that, and he did anyways. This is the original bridge. He made it and it just went all the way from spawn straight, and everybody uses this one and no one used my path, and I was like kind of annoyed about that, but I understood why. Like, I get it. It's a better path. Oh, whoops. Well, I better replace that. Dang, why am I so bad? I keep stepping on people's crops. Okay. This is Nether Titan's place. Yeah, he doesn't have a house. He just kind of hangs out. He made it Among Us, obviously. Just like that. That used to be the raid farm out there, but now it doesn't work due to the most recent update. There's a stack of anvils and some beacons that he collected, all in survival. He just has like some random farms here. This is the other path that goes off to the side. It's a bit, I think it got torn out. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So this is the spawn right here in this area. We spawn in here or like up on that hill. So I thought people would come this way, but I guess not. They just decided to go the other way. And over this way is actually someone else's house that I don't think has been seen very often. It's on the very edge of the island here. There's definitely someone trying to get heads. Gotta fill that in. Well, I just contributed to the damage. I'll come back and fix that later. So yeah, this is someone else's house that, I think it was, what was his name? He came on for a little bit, but then he decided it wasn't that interesting and left. can't remember now, actually. Hold on, let me look. It was... dang. Ooh. Oh, it might have been one of James' friends. Gigafire. This is Gigafire's house, I'm pretty sure. He was only on here for like a couple seconds, got netherite, and then immediately left. And that was pretty much all he did. This has not been loaded for so long. There's a crossbow there. Yeah, so that he lives there. I need to stop saying so this is up here this way is the factory, but also dang, why do I keep saying that? Wow, it is destroyed here. I need to fix this. Dang, I said it again. So bad it is. Oh, there's a llama. There's a camel there, so no llama. Yeah, up here is the factory. It is, as probably everyone knows by now, Khan's. He started it when he was alive and finished it when he was dead. And then Henry owned it while he was dead, and then gave it back after he came back, and they just had to be partners. Obviously. As they are. Excuse my humming. Yep, this is the factory. Enchanting room. Oh, I guess there's an enchanting room here that I hadn't seen before, but I probably did. So he put a ton of farms in here, and it took like several months to make this, mainly because there wasn't a lot of, there was at one point in time where nobody was on, excuse me, and he just didn't build, or no, because nobody was on in that time, and then he came back and finished it, after being dead for like forever. And Henry is here in nanotechnology, and I think he has a lab underneath the generator, which, if you didn't know, the generator is a dimensional traveling device, obviously. And the factory is a factory. It has tons of farms in it, so many farms, I can't even keep track. I'm gonna try to fill the creeper holes. I don't like it when there's creeper holes. Just some dirt in my inventory. Obviously, best option. Let me just fill this in real quick. This is some of the maintenance I do just to try to make things look nice. Obviously, it doesn't always work. There's a lot of stuff that just is griefed beyond repair at this point. I could try to fix it, but it wouldn't really be worth it because it just get griefed again by creepers. So, yep. This is the club, and it's not going to be finished, unfortunately, even though I would love to have it finished before I leave the server. It's just not going to. The bottom floor is the lobby, which is in the story basically a hangout spot. I'd love to have explosives. Why is there a shrieker? Okay, well, I need to get rid of that. It is basically a lobby bar-esque area where people come in and hang out, and then they go into the bar area. This is public space. Public space, people can come in, then they have to get access to the bar, because if they're not a kid, we don't want them in there. Underage, do you know? There's some seats here that I made with books. Then you have to get a reservation to come up here, because this is the restaurant, and if you are getting tickets, then this is the arcade. There's some games in here. This was supposed to be a gambling center, which Dusk and RC were going to co-op build. RC built this, but never stopped it. So there was supposed to be a bunch of slot machines in here, which that one is a start, and then I think we're gonna decorate it. This is Khan's card game, which I said he could put here. This was supposed to be like, I think the dance area, where it's like a ballroom and you dance with people, but I didn't put in like the carpet and lights and stuff. This was going to be another room that I was gonna rent out to someone, like as a shop. I think it was gonna be like a grocery store kind of thing. This was going to be a raceway where you could race go-karts back and forth and basically just like bumper cars, go-karting type of thing, but with minecarts. This was going to be a I think it was gonna be a lab, like where you experiment things. I think it's like a petting zoo lab thing where I was gonna have basically just decorations everywhere. This is like one of those rides that you like go through slowly to see the scenery. I don't know how you got in here. I didn't. It's half finished. I didn't put lights and stuff in here yet, but it's basically just supposed to be like one of those really crappy theme park rides where you just basically sit through and like see things. This is the hotel room floor, where it's supposed to be a couple of rooms. It's not supposed to be a lot of rooms. It's expensive. This is weird. The storage closet, which had a book in it. Book back here. Oh yeah, arcade wall. That is all of the extra building material that used to be downstairs, but I moved it up here. This is basically just a storage room. And these don't have anything in them, but I put a bunch of, I spent so long getting those photos. Not worth it. This is my office, which used to be Khan's office, because I made the club for him originally, but then after he died, it was mine. And what is this? Oh, it's just a book. That's for decoration, I guess. Obviously there's the secret room behind here, which I cleverly put a thing. I figured out that if you are just far away enough, this looks like a normal bookcase until you like go all the way up to it. So it's like a really good hiding spot. Like a really good place to put a lever. Especially if I put wood behind here, then it would be like crazy hard to see. And then on the top floor is the pool. Oh yeah, and basically, you know that pole that you saw run through the whole club? There's a mob farm that I built around here. So you could see in earlier episodes that I built around because I thought it was ugly, so I just built it into the club. So this doubles as a mob farm and a social space. Now, if we put on some elytra, we can fly off the roof. I'll put on my just wait a second. I'm just gonna get on the roof here and hop on the fence. It's a bit of a roundabout way to do things, but it makes things easier on me, so I don't have to change the design. So, oh, lag, sorry. Down here, ow, is Khan's house. Or Khan's old house. I did some upgrades to it to just make it look a little better because it was kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. I just extended bits and things to make it look a little bit more put together and put a bunch of trees around it. Because I'd like to overgrow things, make it then blend in with the environment, kind of. Make them look natural or abandoned and run down. His house was just kind of crazy, so I put a bit of everything everywhere. Because I thought, why not? Why not make his house look like a fantasy wonderland-esque thing? You know? I guess they were the chicken farm up here. Just put that around it. And okay, there you go. And there used to be a book back here, but Khan took it out of this frame. The original version, the original copy that used to be here. He took it out of the Arden frame. I don't know why. I think I already showed it on stream, but the book is called Screw Everything, and it was because I was mad at Khan when he left, and so there was a bit of a debacle in the Discord server, but it was kind of fixed and we already figured things out, so we're all good. That is a lot of honey, and that is a lot of fire. This is where the bee farm used to be. That's a funny sentence. Down here is something I built. There's an entrance over here, actually, which is a much better entrance because you don't have to fall through. There was a gigantic hole here from when people blew up the cactus farm, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it into a lagoon. So I did, because it looks nice and pretty and stuff. Yeah, I used to create it. Who cares? My server. I can do what I want, and we're not full like survival here, you know. I can make things look nice with creative if I want to because it's my server. And I do the most cleanup and make the most buildings. Sort of, I guess. This is the arena. It took me sort of long to build. I couldn't get all the materials. I got all this, Khan gave me a bunch of sand for the floor, and I did use actual cobblestone for the base and those pillars that are around it. There's no lights in there, mainly so you can fight, you know, mobs if you want to. Oh dang, you, get away. Anyway, that child did it. This is RC's theme park, which I put a bunch of shroom lights around so that mobs didn't spawn and people could go and look at it and, you know, enjoy it. But the thing is, I did not have enough mossy carpets at the time to put over it, so yeah, that wasn't great. I heard that my therapy hut, that is funny, my therapy hut got blown up because I didn't put enough lighting on in this area, so that's kind of disappointing and sad. But I can fix it. I have dirt, you know, can kind of fix it. Yeah, sort of. Oh, and it blew up side of the freaking arena. I'm so actually that makes me mad. No, we're not lagging out of existence, are we? Okay, I'm running away. Oh, frick. I don't want to fall that way. Hey, there's no breaking down my door. Stop that. There's literally an open window here. Ow! Dude, what the heck? Why is there so many mobs? This is why we need lighting. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to fix this later. Like the full thing, like the hut and everything. But it's fine. I don't care that much. That it got destroyed because I can rebuild it. I have enough wood and stuff. And I have potato food. So, whoever destroyed this basically did nothing. Although I don't think they meant to destroy it, so kind of good and kind of bad on them. I need to not put that out. I'm completely unlighted. Yeah, there we go. And over there. There we go. That way nothing spawns down there. I have a bunch of torches, so I'm gonna light up this area real quick. Because I see the obvious issue here. My house got blown up. I mean, so. And then we're gonna just do it. And I don't have to get those materials, because those are way harder to get. So, yep, okay. And then we'll just let the grass grow over. Yeah, but that's therapy hut that got destroyed. I'm kind of sad that it did, but this is what I get for not lighting up the area around it, you know? Should have known. Anything that's not lit up gets burned to the ground by mobs. This is hardcore. Not hardcore. This is hard. No, okay, quit it. I said quit it. Quit it. Okay, there we go. No more skellies. He's dead. We need to light up this area too. I don't want any mobs coming out here and hitting us while we're doing war. That's kind of annoying. Okay, there we go. That's done. Don't have to worry about mobs. Okay. Anyway, the arena. This is supposed to be for when they want to summon the voice to come and overview the fight, which is basically just me with a robot voice. Legendary's a automatic robot that takes forever to update. This is RC's tax building for no apparent reason. He just wanted to tax the heck out of everyone. You already know what the asylum is. We were there in the beginning, and it's, you know, we've been talked about a whole bunch. I spent so long building that thing, and pretty much all of the stone in there I got for myself. I smelted a whole bunch of cobblestone and things. Down here is Henry's lab. Oh, up here on the hill is Alpacalypse's house, which dad, he died, and I guess some people ripped up this grave, which was mean of them. But yeah, he died. He was a good guy, but he's dead now. I read his letter in a very dramatic way. I don't need to read it again. You guys can go watch the other streams and find the one where I did it like super well and dramatic and all that stuff. So yeah. Oh, I forgot this was here. Yeah, staircase down. This is a mine, I think, actually. I'm gonna go up. What is mine? It might go down actually to, or in kind of in the direction of Jimmy's house. This is Jimmy's house. He did not play the server, but for like 2 or 3 days. He made an excellent chicken farm. It eats a lot of chicken. I made it better by making all the chicken do that. So that the feathers are just for me. Because we don't need feathers. He made a bamboo farm which does amazing because nobody's touched it in months and it's always being loaded due to a ton of people being around here. I forget what this was. Oh, it's supposed to be a sheep farm, but I think it got messed up. Or he never finished it. This is his house. He only had barely anything, but he's a nice guy. I'm still friends with him. We just don't talk. Wait, unlike Minecraft. He enjoys playing Roblox more. This is the map of the world. And I can just tell you what some rapid fire things are right now. What is that? Actually, I don't know what that is. What is that? Is this like a path? Is it a village? What is that? I don't know what that is. That is weird. Was that there before? Maybe it was. I have no idea. It's behind the thing. That's the arena. That's the club. That's the Khan's house. Oh, hold on. What's that my door? So this is Gummy's house. I think over here somewhere there's another house there. Somewhere here, not like, oh, right there, I think. That is one's house. We can go there, maybe. I don't think I want to mess with her stuff. There's a boat. There's the mob farm, or the raid farm. Well, that's the raid farm. That is the bridge, I guess. Yeah, but that's the map. And you know what? You know where I want to go? The OOO, because this has some. Why is there mangroves everywhere? Whatever. There used to be a really cool piston door, but it kept breaking, so the person who made the piston door just got rid of the piston door and put in a normal door because it kept breaking. That's where the offices used to be. This is the portal room, which has barely ever been used. I don't know what happened to the signs. There's a guy. There's a secret room back there that goes underneath and all that stuff. And the offices are down there at the end. And let's go to our final locations. Demi's house and Bryce's house. I think they're the last things that are in the, like, that are rendered. So, we can do that. And here is Demi's house. It is pretty crazy. I actually like the stripped trees with his place. That's pretty cool. We have a dog out here sad in the rain. This is his house. Towards our whole cardigan. He actually has some pretty big flocks. Like, mainly he just comes on to hang out with RC and Titan. But his place is pretty neat. He's got like a lava farm, enchanting hut, several houses he was gonna rent to people. Silly stuff. Like, yeah, like that. Farms everywhere. Anyway. Now, lastly, let's go to the man with the legend nurse house. When everything was... This is his old house. It is pretty neat, actually. I think his name was but yeah, I think this is his goodbye. Yeah. Farewell. I hope you return one day. I understand why you left. I'm sorry I couldn't do better. But sometimes even two people can't bear the full burden. You were my best friend, my boss, my business partner, and many other things. Although I wish you had said goodbye in person, I'm glad you said goodbye at all. I miss you. I wish you didn't disappear. Everyone does, but at least you said goodbye. In memory of the great wizard, Darth, the legend. See you soon. He left, like a lot of other people, Moon, Blue Sushi, or at least his character did. Darth is still here as Henry. The people who like have left are Gig of Fire, Blue Sushi, Moon, and Jimmy. He was here for like a day. And, I mean, some people have been completely inactive for like a long time, so I guess you could count. Zephyr has not been here for like forever. Gummy and Titan actually visited recently, and so they've been around a bit, but they kind of disappear in and out. Kind of a meh thing, but anyways, to finish our tour, go back to my house. The very first thing is to look at everything, and So, as everyone here probably knows by now, because nobody's here, so it's just me, as always, as every time I ever come on here, it's me, Legendary, the woman, the myth, the legend. And I am here always here, never left. I was here from the beginning, it's gonna be here till probably the end. My character, some things to know about her. She's been around for, well, if you watch the Rare series, she's been here since the very beginning. Since the beginning of time, since the dawn of time, Legendary has been here. She's just not that important, so, you know. Notch is the very first person technically play Minecraft. Legendary is more so a test dummy, or at least her friends of her were test dummies. And then she is now pretty much like a regular player, except always destined to be the background character of anyone's shenanigans, because it's just she's a supporter, not the person who receives support. Or at least that's in some regards. Sometimes it is me as the main guy, you know? Sometimes I do get to be the main character, but not always. I try to put my friends before women, because that feels more important, you know? Is to care about my friends. Where should we put this in a gunpowder chest? Hold on. I'm gonna put some stuff in the gunpowder chest. Where is the gunpowder chest? Here it is. This is my gunpowder chest. Check it out, guys. It's almost full. It is so close to being full. Anyway. Let's put you back in there. And get rid of these small parts. Pause is very important. There's another series that I'm making about why, and it'll be explained in the final video that I make on AfterDark. And finally gets confronted for reals. You know, the person who's been the secret villain of all this time. Or villain is more like kind of secret person. She's just kind of been there. She's not really a bad guy, technically. She's just sometimes has to be bad to get what she wants done. And she is not a good person, I'm just gonna say. But she's not a evil, like, she's not chaotic evil or lawful evil type of person either. Just like a chaotic neutral. So he's not really on either side of the pendulum. But that is some of the facts about this server. And I thought some people would not like to know. You know, before I leave and never seen again. I'll be doing things for the rest of my life, no matter what. This YouTube is going to be my hobby for years and years and years and years and years. For eternity upon eternity upon eternity, because I have nothing better to do. If my dreams cannot be fulfilled with my job and whatever I do in the future, then they're gonna be done on YouTube, because I want to do things. I am not going to be the person who, I'm not gonna be just a normal person. I don't want to be the person who does YouTube for a little while, leaves, and then that's it. They just leave their legacy behind like that. Or, you know, they go off to be a director, go off to be a video game designer, which I want to be, or go off to be a musician, or go off to be a book writer. I don't want that. You know, I don't want to just have a job. I want to do everything I possibly can, create as much stuff as physically possible, because I just want to create stuff. It's what I have a passion for, to create. And create stories. I mean, people can make YouTube videos that are just like, hey guys, what's up? I'm mining gold 100 times today, or I'm going to make a billion jokes and you'll love it. And yeah, I'm not a family kids YouTuber person. You know, I'm not in this for money. I'm in this to create things that I myself would want to watch over and over. Like, if I don't want to watch something for at least twice, then it's not worth it. Like, I did a bad job, you know? And, I mean, AfterDark is one of those things where it's not really like a watch it twice kind of deal, but it's very good experience for character creating, and it's something I can use to build off in the future, you know? Create, like, spin-offs of it, like Legendary's Adventure. That is one thing that kind of came from this, and AfterDark is what I've always wanted to do. Like, from at least 3 years ago, like before the happened, I had a dream about me having a Minecraft server, and I was like, what's the Minecraft server called? And I named it AfterDark because basically a lot of it revolved around like the moon and things like AfterDark, like fight clubs and arena fights, and it would like the original story was kind of crazy, and I might save it. I don't want to really tell the original story that I had in mind, because I might make like an actually animated version of it or something one day. So we're gonna hold on. We get this version right now. This is the modernized version. But it was based heavily around like the night and eclipses and like kind of spooky things, but not like the emo, like, oh, bats and vampires and oh, we love romance. Like it was supposed to be a story about how a person can do things without meaning to do them, make mistakes that don't mean to be the responsible one for. A thing on memory, because I have memory issues and I want to kind of share how it feels and sometimes how scary it can be, because, you know, and it was supposed to be about breaking friendships and some things I really wanted to get across, emotions I had at the time that I wanted people to feel and understand along with me. But it didn't turn out that way. It turned out to be something different because times change. Things are different, you know. As times go on and you know you grow up, sometimes you change mindsets, and yeah, I changed my mindset a little bit. I'm a little less pessimistic now, I guess. But yeah, this was created because I got friends, and not just because I wanted to do something like that. I needed people, and I got people, didn't I? And that was nice for a while, and now it's time to move on because I'm tired. So. And I have a lot of things in mind that I want to do, that I think that you guys would want to do too, or to see at least. I want to create like actually animated stuff by myself, although it might not be exactly what you expect. It will be interesting. And then I want to create more comics on my Tumblr, and I want to make more Minecraft series that maybe it can be a little bit more serious, like Legendary's Adventure. I didn't know you could do that. And several other things. Like, oh, you know what is something I've wanted to create for so long? What was it called? What did they call it? The Backrooms animated series. But I think I might call it something different since the Backrooms is kind of over in itself. it is inspired around, it's based around the backroom zone, and it won't change because of the story that I want to tell with it. I will do it one day. The thing is, it's a lot of work. I would it would take so much time, and I want it to look good. Like, I want it to be an animated show if that's even possible. And it probably won't be like exactly like the backrooms anymore. It'll be stuff like I originally create, like maybe something like Infinity Train, but a little bit more based around the weirdness we can get into with just the concept of the fandom's version of the backrooms. Because I made a series that is still on the fandom, on the backrooms fandom, deep in the archives, if you can find it, about someone named Zio, and that the animated cartoon that I'm going to make, without a shadow of a doubt that I will make one day, even if I have to pay for the team myself, is somewhere there with a character name centered around a character named Zio and Dr. Blue, and I think there was some other few characters who were Pip and a few other people who were part of the main series. And it was kind of like a VHS vibe. Before VHS analog horror stuff got big, it was like an analog horror vibe thing, but more lighthearted. Anyways, I wish people were here so I could be like, bye, Carrie, I'm gonna go soon, bye-bye, bye. But hey, people are busy, you know, life's so different. Things don't happen all the time. I told people there would be a session a day, but some people are busy. You can't do things all the time. All those Minecraft servers nowadays, the combat ones that people do, and are like, oh, look at me, I have like 15 members, and they're all super active. The thing is, they're only active for a week. We've been active and doing things like every Saturday for a year, almost a year now, non-stop. So, I mean, yeah, sure, you can say that you have, a lot of people can say that they have had a Minecraft SMP that's been successful, you know, but they can't say that they've had a Minecraft SMP that has lasted an entire year, you know, like I have, like my SMP. There's like care and effort that went into this thing that a lot of projects tend to just not have these days because they're all combat based and not so much, you know, taking the time to learn characters and stuff. And yeah, you could say like, oh, what about the Dream SMP? Shush, be quiet. Yeah, I know. Dream SMP, that happened, yes. But the thing is, everybody looks back on it kind of with a sour taste in their mouth now. This is not going to have a sour taste in your mouth when you look back on it. Because guess what? It's made by children, or at least teenagers. And we didn't have, I mean, look, I don't know what people are going to do in the future, but I know at least I won't do anything stupid in the future. Because, you know, I mean, I can't guarantee. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I will do my best not to be stupid. Everyone else, they can, you know, but at least you can look back at this and know that nobody, at least most people on the server, didn't have malicious intent when we first started, right? And we weren't doing anything bad when we first started. I know that for a fact, because I know all these people who are on the server in real life. Like, pretty much everyone. So I can, even in future years, 20 years later, I can look back at this and not have a sour taste in my mouth and appreciate how bad my acting is and how stupid I sound and make fun of myself and my friends like other people can't, right? I worked hard on this server to make it the way that it is. And I know everybody else did too. You know, we all worked very hard to do our very best to make a story that was at least somewhat comprehensible. And I tried to make the area look good, and everybody built stuff and and at least enjoyed it for the little time that they were here, you know? At least I hope they did. But, yeah. I hope you enjoyed. As this, it's been going on for a long time, and I know, look, it's stupid, but if I'm completely honest with the people here, because I don't think anyone else is going to watch this. This is going to be way in the future when people actually care about this. When I'm like famous and stuff, you know. Bling bling gold bars, oh shiny sparkles. Anyway, you know, when I'm famous and I got like a bajillion subscribers and all the earth and everybody on earth watches me and yeah all that stuff. Then people will actually watch this, and I just want to tell you now, at least from my perspective, I'm exhausted of some of the people on here. I'm just like tired because people don't feel like genuine friends, and that's sometimes is what happens when you play with people online. It's just not always genuine, but you know, and it wears out over time, or I don't know, something. I could be stupid, you know, too. It could be just me feeling weird and stuff, but I'm being a bit of a drama queen. I'm not gonna. Well, most people here aren't bad people. I would hope I'm not a bad person either. It's just, sometimes things happen. You get emotionally exhausted. You get some minor demotivation for a while. Yeah, you gotta talk to a therapist, or get a therapist and talk to him. But I enjoyed my time here, even if it was a little bit of an up and down. And I want to come back to this. I want to come back to this server, and I hope I look at it in a positive light. You know, like I said, I'm pretty sure I will be able to come back to this and know that none of us had impure intentions. You know, we all just wanted to play Minecraft, you know, enjoy Minecraft for what Minecraft is, a game, and that you can do anything in. You can roleplay, you can build. I just wanted to enjoy it, you know. Well, I still have these friends, and they still cared. But now it's time for me to move on. Time for me to go and meet new people. Time to create a new server. And, you know, find something that find what I really enjoy and do it. Because, I don't know, I'm not there yet. And I want to find it. I do. I'm animating and I love this. This is so fun to play on. I got to literally fulfill my dream being here and doing this. This building is a testament to fulfilling one of my very first dreams that I had. It is a message to me in the future and the entire world that it doesn't matter if it takes a year. It doesn't matter if it's not exactly the way I wanted it. It doesn't matter if it's not like absolutely perfect, you know? Because this was definitely not a perfect, like, the story could have been a bajillion times better in some sections, but we're kids, and we're not great actors, and we don't have a huge following, and we don't really plan much. We just plan some things and not everything. Most of this is improv. We haven't planned pretty much any scenes because you can't plan with some of this stuff. Things happen, you know? But this building, I made it. I did it. I made the asylum. I built something from my dreams, even though it's a little bit smaller than I had originally seen it. And I used it I did something cool, and it's, you know, it's great. I did something. I fulfilled a dream that I had for 3 years. And guess what? I'm gonna fulfill all the other dreams that I have, eventually. Even if it takes 30 years. Or even till the end of my lifetime. I want to do things that are big and make people feel things, and things that people can enjoy, even in like 1,000 years, if the Earth is still around by then. I want to create things that make people feel happy or sad, or not, hopefully not disgusted. I don't think I want that feeling, but happy, sad, you know, get emotional, feel like a movie. People can look back on it and think, wow, that, you know, that wasn't amazingly made, but it was still pretty cool, you know. I want most of my projects to be something memorable, like, you know, like Minecraft is. Cause I've been playing Minecraft since I was 7, and I'm still here. I'm still here 10 years later. So, you know, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice knowing that sometimes things don't always work out, but you still worked, you still made something. I did it, you know, I did it. I'm here. I'm on top of the asylum that I built, and I designed, and I dreamed up. And I'll do a whole bunch of other great things. But it's time to leave this dream behind. It's time to finish the story. Because the story can't go on forever. There's always an end. And no matter what anyone says, there's always an end to every story. Because if you never finish your story, then it's not a story worth telling. Because, just think about it. Nothing goes on forever. So if something did, what purpose would it have? Because it's still happening. So it's not, you know, it's not as important. I breathe every day, and I will breathe till the end, till I die. And it's not a big thing to make a deal about. But I won't have AfterDark until when I die. It's not gonna be here forever. Maybe in the cyberverse, but my character is ending, and I can't stay here forever. So I hope you all enjoyed this goodbye stream of my own. Because no one else was here to tell it except for me. Because I care a lot about this server. It you know, meant a lot. And I hope it means a lot to you too in the future. It shows a bit of the basis of who I am. Anyways, I'll stop rambling because I will just continue to do it. So, bye. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this legendary tale by Legendary, from Legendary, created by Legendary, for other people who enjoy Legendary. Goodbye! Have a nice day. I will see you again some other time. Bye!